Hey everybody, welcome back to my unprocessed life. It's nighttime and I'm headed home, and we just finished, I meant to video earlier today, but things didn't quite work out for that. It's kind of funny. I thought I was gonna have some time today, but it just didn't work out. So I had to go straight from work over to my son's soccer practice and let Wince take my car home, and so I'm just picking my car up now, and so that's kind of why it's late and I didn't get back to you sooner. But anyway, so for lunch I ended up going and doing an all-you-can-eat salad buffet. Now I worked really hard to try to make sure that I did it right. No salad dressing of any kind. And this is where I found out using my Chronometer app that olives have a ton of fat. In fact, they're pretty much nothing but fat. I don't know why I never put that together before. I just always thought, you could eat olives I thought they were like all the other vegetables. But guess what? They really aren't like all the other vegetables. No, they're not. What they're like is fat. Who knew? I mean, it makes sense. You start to think about it. You're like, oh, yeah, well, you got olive oil, and olive oil's got a lot of fat, just a ton of fat. So, but I didn't put it together. I didn't put it together. Anyway, so my fat intake for the day shot way up because I wasn't really expecting the olives to do that to me, but they did. Anyway, long story short, too late. I had a couple bowls of salad and, lots of fresh veggies on there. I had a couple beets. I stayed away from, a lot of nuts. I had just a couple of walnuts on top of it. And then I had, I think beets were about the only cooked thing that I had. I had, a lot of zucchini and things along those lines on it. And some pickled jalapenos to try to give me a little bit of flavor. And I had a real hard time getting through to that second bowl. I mean, it's good for my microbiome, but man, I was kind of like, I just can't eat just straight up raw spinach. It's giving me a hard time. So I finished that, and then after my son's soccer practice, my wife wanted to go ahead and go to dinner. And she wanted to do sushi. She hasn't had any sushi for months because she quit eating sushi due to the carb content while she was pregnant. They were trying to control her gestational diabetes. So she was on a low-fat vegan meal plan while she had Raylan. So she hasn't gotten to eat veggie sushi in a really long time. Now, I don't know if there are any of you that are sitting there going, but sushi has fish. Sushi's fish. It's not. It's the way the rice is prepared, and it's really a high sugar content. But it's very, very low in fat. So, I had almost 1,000 calories left for today. Plus, I was trying to get my fat back in, the 80-10-10 area, and the sushi helped me do that. And so I had a cucumber roll and an avocado. No, I didn't have an avocado roll because I was trying to limit the fat. So I had a cucumber roll, an oshinko roll, which oshinko is one of the native vegetables of Japan, apparently. And then I had cucumber, oshinko, asparagus. I had an asparagus roll, and the asparagus had been steamed, so it, of course, then again, the rice had been too, so it wasn't like it was a raw dinner, but it was low fat, and that was what I was trying to go for, that and trying to hit my calorie numbers. So that's where we were with that, and that was pretty filling. It's now 8 o'clock at night, which I didn't get to bed until almost midnight last night, and I was up at 4 this morning, so I'm a little beat, and I think that as soon as we get home, if I can figure out a way, I'm going right to sleep. So that is the plan, even though I haven't had an opportunity really to visit much with my wife in the last few days because I've been busy, but I'm sure we'll talk a little bit beforehand. Let's see, what else? So that's what's going on. Now, I was going to work from home for most of this week, but then I realized now that I need to go into town for my guitar lessons tomorrow anyway, so it doesn't really make much sense to go ahead and work from home. Because I like to go into work at least one day or a couple days a week when I'm on call. I think that's good for morale, but that's just me. What else? Well, that's pretty much it. The evening edition is a little boring tonight, I guess. Part of that may be because the sun is down, and part of it may be because I'm a little off in La La Land because I'm a little tired and sleepy. So I'm going to try to get up and meditate in the morning. That is a big goal for me tomorrow. Get up and meditate because I haven't done that in weeks. It's been way too long, and I think that helps keep me grounded and balanced, and I'm just way off my chi mark these days. So getting back into the mindfulness area. I probably need to start all over again and try to get me back in my flow. So that'll be about 10 days worth of getting back on track before I can go back into my creative piece, which is what I was working through last time. What else? I think that's pretty much it. That's probably where I'm going to leave it for today. You can see everything I ate today over on Instagram. I think I got all of the sushi rolls there, and my salad, at least one of the salads, and then my green juice. There's pictures of green juice over there too. Woo boy. And so there's quite a bit of stuff on Instagram. You can check out my feed. I also have some pictures posted of the buffalo wings that, or I say buffalo wing, the cauliflower bites that I did this weekend. So you can find me on Instagram at myunprocessed.life, or you can hit me up on my email. That's myunprocessedlife@gmail.com. You can always comment on the video down below. And of course, like us, share if you enjoyed it. Because I love spending time with you. I know I say that all the time. It sounds like a broken record, but I do. It's a couple times of the day that I really get to enjoy just kind of reaching out and talking about stuff and letting you kind of know what's going on in my unprocessed life. So until tomorrow morning, when I head back to work, y'all have a great evening, and thank you again for all the time you spend with me. I love spending time with you. We'll talk to you real soon.